Yeah, baby. Fred Talk Flow number 9. It's been such a long time since I've talked to you guys. We're definitely doing this new thing now. I got my man McCookie here taking care of the video, looking to elevate the brand a lot more in the coming year, 2023. We got to let everybody know who the lion is, right? King of the jungle, baby. You got to, what is it? You got to be the man, you got to beat the man, right? That's what my man Ric Flair used to say. So what the hell's been going on? There's so many things that have been going on. I'm not going to totally flood your podcast episode with all these things, but I do want to mention Awesome Toy Drive 2022. If you don't know, check out the website, awesometoydrive.com. Check out the Facebook, a very emotional video on there. Couldn't contain myself this year. Didn't think I ever was going to cry on a Facebook Live, but it happened. So if you want to see it, check it out because it deletes after 30 days. I can't help you after that, man. But it was awesome. Success, man. It started out rough in the sense that we started to see people were not quick to grab tags this year. And obviously, with whether you want to call it the recession or inflation or whatever you want to call it, they weren't quick to grab everything. So it looked like we would maybe even come in less than last year. But the great thing was we had help by adding 20 locations. So just in those sheer numbers alone, we thought we could break even. What was great is that we came in even more than last year. 1,325 gifts. Very cool. Very awesome. 36 locations. Everyone did a great job. I appreciate everyone that came out and helped us out with this, especially the brick and mortar stores. You guys were amazing. I can't thank you enough for what you guys are doing for these awesome organizations. And I want to talk just quickly about the organizations. There was a lot of talk out there about, where are these things going? Is it really going where it's supposed to be going? We've even had comments about, somebody saying this is cooler because it goes to the families directly as opposed to an organization handing things out, which is totally false. I think they're both cool. That's what I mean in that statement. I think if you go direct to a family, amazing. You go to an organization that helps families, amazing. The point is we're supposed to help out these kids, right? Underprivileged youth in Berks County. That's the whole point. But I get questions. So quickly, we helped out this year 4 organizations. 4. Concern, of course, the OG, the one that we started with back in 2019. Olivet Boys and Girls Club, right here in Reading, Pennsylvania. Children's Home of Reading, okay, right here, of course, in Reading, Pennsylvania. And we added Opportunity House this year. Cool story, kind of, maybe not. Couldn't grab one tag for Opportunity House. We had no time to print them out and essentially even get them picked up. We tried, didn't happen. But my friends are awesome. And we had donations of cash. We had people from Long Island, like my buddy Dave and Katrina and my cousin Diana, and all these great people come through. My brother Chris. They're like, here's some cash, man. When I grabbed that, and then my buddy Tony Daskus, Goodfellas Granite, he gave me some money also. And we took all that, put it together. We were able to donate $1,000 to Opportunity House. So thank you all very much. They got just a check, and they actually wrote me back and said, we're buying gift cards for all the moms out there, which is awesome. So they could have a great Christmas or whatever they need to do with those. Children's Home of Reading. They're another great organization right here in Reading, Pennsylvania. They actually have kids in their building in Reading, Center Avenue. We were able to literally donate a pallet of toys from GK Elite. Thank you, Joe Woitko at GK Elite. He didn't grab any tags because he has his own system going on, but he literally donated a pallet of toys, man. I couldn't believe it. It was phenomenal. We took that whole pallet. We were able to give it to the Children's Home of Reading, along with all the other gifts that everyone collected around Berks County. That was killer. Loved it. Alex from Victor Emmanuel. Apparently they had a party for their members, and I think they had a lot of toys left over. They gave me all those. Guess where that went to? Children's Home of Reading. They do a lot of great work with the kids there. I play Santa. I've been playing Santa there for the past 2 years. I tell you, it's very emotional to play Santa for me. I don't do it for hire. I'm not like a guy you can call and pay me money to do it. That's not a point of me playing Santa. I literally I will not accept money for it because I don't do it for money. Everything I do for the community at Christmas time is because I want to do it. Me and my wife, Jill, who I could never do this by myself. She's the organization icon. Like, she takes care of all these things. So without her, none of this happens. So if you ever see Jill, say thank you to her, because she's the glue, the foundation, the whatever you want to call it. Behind every successful man's a stronger woman, and that's so correct in this case. But when I go play Santa at the Children's Home in Reading, it can be emotional, man. And there's at times during the evening where they bring the kids out from the home and they go grab a couple gifts or whatever the case is, and you can see, you can see their lives, just by looking at them in the eye, and it'll get you. It'll definitely get you. So if you have a chance to help out Children's Home throughout the year, not just at Christmas time, please do so. They can always use hygiene products and things that you think are not a big deal, like chapstick, deodorant, give them something. Maybe you do an Amazon thing where every month you send them, a thing of chapstick or something. Nothing is too small for this organization. So think about that. Olivet Boys and Girls Club collected a ton of toys for them this year. They're always a great organization. I think they have like 9 or 10 locations. And they're part of the community here, Olivet. Like, how do you not know? Boys and Girls Club, been working with them since year 2, I believe. So since 2020, Abby Frost there, Chris Winters, all the great staff. Check them out. They're always looking to do things all year. And of course, Concern in Fleetwood, my OG place, I like to call it. The first year I did this back in 2019, networking with Concern. It's good to see that the toys are going to these places and, moms and kids that need them, parents, I should say. But I also want to give a special shout out to specific people that helped me out this season before we end it. I want to give a huge thanks to Marcy Talker, Gray Muzzle Manor. Last year and this year, she had this cool little system where she would get people to just select the tags, not off her tree, but off her Facebook. And they would either use Amazon or they would send it to her, whatever the case is. Last year, she collected, I think, 120 gifts. This year, she hit 150. She has this crazy following, organizing thing going on. Of course, a woman, they're great at organizing. She does a great job. We're actually going to talk to her for next year and see how we can take her ideas and put them on a grander scale for Awesome Toy Drive next year, utilizing Amazon. Why not? The whole world shops on there. Let's make it easier, right? Eric Arismendi from Komali Taqueria. Let me tell you, him and his staff, what they did throughout the year was they took all the change from their tip jars and they saved it. And they counted it all out, and they ended up having, I think, about a little less than $700 collected. And they used it. They went on a shopping spree in like Target and Walmart. It was awesome. That he wasn't just him. And it wasn't just him having a tree out there. It was him getting the whole staff together on this, which is such a good thing to do. You should definitely get your staff involved. And if you have a brick and mortar and you're doing, community work, not even just for us, for anyone, get your whole staff involved. That's what I did with Will. Will's our new designer here on staff. And we sat down, and before I even hired him, I let him know that, hey, FXV does community work. You're expected to help. And maybe that might be a little faux pas, or some places don't like doing that. I make it a requirement. If I can expect my employee to come in on time and to do their job correctly, I'm going to ask them to do community work. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think I had to feel bad about asking for that or feel ashamed for asking for that. That's actually part of the requirement for working here at FXV Digital Design. So it's expected of him. And he just went to bat, man. So he knows all about it. He helps me out with it, and I appreciate him for that. And, there's also my man, Jim Holler. Jim Holler's cool because he was able to get 2 bikes donated to him, and he sat there and he cleaned them all up, and he looked brand new, and I was able to give it to Olivet, along with Goldsmiths. They were able to get 2 bikes donated, and they cleaned them up. And Marcy got a brand new one because she's Marcy. But how cool is it that We started with a goal of 20 gifts in 2019. And now we're kicking it up to over 1,300. That's remarkable. I can't thank you all enough. I think it's so cool that Berks County came through all these crazy locations, helping out these great organizations. It just warms your heart, man. And during Christmas, the best time of year, man. So thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for helping out the kids in Berks County. I'm hoping next year we do even better. And I know with all your help, we can do that. So please visit theawesometoydrive.com, not just to check out information about the drive, but to look at the organizations that helped us out. 36 locations, all right? Out of these 36 locations, you should be patronizing those locations. The reason being is that they're big community people, okay? You should always go out there and support community-type businesses, okay? You grab your tacos from Eric. You help Marcy with, Gray Muzzle Manor. There's Core Health Chiropractic. There's Ampersand Integrative Wellness. There's Goldsmiths. There's Cloud9. I love Cloud9. Go grab a salad. And you know what? Cloud9's open on Mondays. How hard is it to find a place to eat lunch on a Monday? They're open. I can almost guarantee you'll find me there on a Monday. There's so many great places on this list. I want you to check it out, and I want you to go to their places. And you know what? Feel good about spending your dollar there. I love visiting every one of these places. I go to everyone, because I know they're community people and they do great for the community. So do yourself a favor. Spend your dollar at places that care about the community that you live in. Okay, you're not wasting your money there. It's awesome. So yeah, that was the Awesome Toy Drive 2022. I was going to go into other things, but you know what? I think they're going to be held off for our Fred Talk number 10, Fred Talk Flow number 10. So thank you all for participating in the Awesome Toy Drive. Don't ever, ever forget your Uncle Freddie loves you. Peace. Hey, thanks for checking out this episode of Fred Talk. Visit us online on fredtalk.tv and make sure you like this video and subscribe, and check out these playlists and all these other crazy videos McCookie wants you to watch. And don't forget, your Uncle Freddie loves you. Peace.